What is good, y'all? Y'all can let me know if the intro was ass or not. I won't be mad. But today, we are here at Crunch. We were right outside the gym and whatnot. Today, what I'm going to do for y'all is, I put on my story. I was like, should I start displaying my workouts and really showing y'all how I pretty much went from this to this? You feel what I'm saying? Because the program that I'm on right now is really blessing. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and bring y'all along so y'all can really see what I do, how I do it, and really walk y'all through it. Also, what I'm going to do for y'all is give y'all 5 tips on things that I wish I knew before working out. Because a lot of y'all probably aren't in the gym as consistently as y'all want to be, and y'all probably are going through a bit of the struggles that most people go through. So I'm gonna give y'all some tips on things that I wish I knew before starting my fitness journey. I feel like I'm qualified to tell y'all things I wish I knew. You dig what I'm saying? We hearing them motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Fresh ain't it? But in my first don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He fresh. Joey here too, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting everybody on camera. Shit, overly fresh.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
He chilling. Y'all, he chilling. I feel like I inspired niggas to like really like dress up. I had to get mic'd up a little bit because it's probably gonna be loud as hell in here. But the first thing that I want to say that I wish I knew before I started working out or started my fitness journey is taking the time to really warm up and stretch and really warm your muscles up. Because a lot of y'all, what y'all think, especially if you're new to this working out stuff or this whole fitness thing, is that a lot of y'all don't like to really warm up. Y'all think it's boring. Y'all think it takes too long. But I'm telling you right now, if you do not warm up before your workout, you just make it a habit to not work out or to not warm up before your workout, you're gonna pay for that shit. And like later down the road, you're gonna pay for that shit. That's how you get a lot of joint pain. That's how you get these nagging injuries that come out of nowhere. You're just not warming your body up the way it's supposed to be warmed up. And it's gonna be good on your joints too. So it's always good to warm your body before you do any type of heavy compound movements. This week my deload week, so I ain't gonna be doing too much. I also want to make it known that it's also really good to do pull-ups or warm up your back anytime you're doing like any push movements, because you actually use your back when you're doing push movements if you don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I always start my warm-ups with like a bit of, like 10 pull-ups. Not too crazy, like 2 sets of 10, just kind of warm my back up. And then after that, I get into my main movements. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't do pull-ups, either use the system pull-ups or just use lat pull-downs. You don't have to do pull-ups. Do something to warm up your back. So one thing that you also want to do, with your workouts, especially when it comes to like incline, or one thing that I like to do on my chest days, whenever I'm doing, let's say like a chest movement, the first set, I also want to use it as a warm-up. I want to get that good stretch at the bottom to really stretch out my muscle and get a full range at the top. Because I want to make sure that my muscle is able to do the full range of motion with no discomfort. Once you get to the mindset of doing that, you're going to see a lot more growth in your muscles, and you're going to mitigate the amount of injuries that you're likely to have. So that's what I do for my first set, and then as I kind of get into my working sets, that's when I increase the weight. But being that this is my deload week, I'm not going too crazy. I'm just trying to like just work at a moderate rate to where I have a lot of reps in reserve. But then the next week, on week 5 of my program, that's when I kind of start to like kick up the notch and shit like that. Second thing that I would say that I wish I knew before working out or before starting my fitness journey is to not run away from compound movements. A lot of y'all be hating to do bench, y'all be hating to do deadlifts, y'all be hating to do squats, y'all be hating to do all those hard compound movements. It's okay to do them. Those movements are very fundamental for the human body. I understand that you may need to focus more on form, stability, all that and what have you. That's fine. Don't focus on the weight. Focus on your form first and get your body strong within those movements. Because a lot of y'all be want to do what's easy. Like, I know y'all be on Instagram, y'all see these people doing these type of movements, but I'm telling you, these are fundamental movements for a reason. They were designed like that for a reason, and if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, start running away from the compound movements and get stronger at those movements. Hopefully my mic don't sound too windy because I'm really right under the fan. It's cold as shit right here, I ain't gonna lie, but like I said, I do the pec day fly. Y'all ain't doing chest flies, y'all fucking that money in. That's how your set should look. Those sets should look like that. When you training at a certain intensity, a lot of y'all be doing these sets and y'all don't really be gassed for it. Like y'all really be putting full effort. The effort has to look like that if you want to grow. The first 10 is always gonna be easy. It's never gonna, like the first 10 always gonna be easy. But that last like 2 to 5, if you're really grinding for that, that's where the muscle's made. I'm getting tired of y'all be saying like, oh, I'll be doing this workout, but I'll be seeing no growth. Cause you ain't even putting the right intensity. There we go. So number 3, things I wish I knew before starting my fitness journey. You don't have to do too many exercises to get a good workout in. A lot of y'all think that y'all need to have 10, 12 exercises to have a great workout. You really don't. Find you like 4 to 5 movements and get good at that and stick with it. A lot of y'all be getting bored too fast and y'all be sticking to programs and then y'all wonder why y'all can't see the results y'all want to see. If you doing barbell squat one day and then your next leg day, you doing hack squat, your next leg day, you doing leg press. And then for your other body days, you doing bench press, you keep changing shit up. How you gonna track progress if you keep changing everything up? You gotta just find 4 to 5 exercises that you like and get better at those. Over time, you're gonna get better, you're gonna get stronger, and you're gonna start seeing more gains. The more you add on, the more complicated you make it, and the harder it is to track your progress. So that's one thing I wish I had known, because I was doing hella exercises, and now I keep it simple. If you work out with the right intensity per workout, you're gonna have a great workout all the time. It don't look like a lot, but I'm telling you, you don't even need a lot of weight for it for real. A lot of y'all think that you need a lot of weight for most of these exercises. You really don't. If your intensity is good, you control the weight at a slow tempo, and you're really feeling the mind-muscle connection, you're gonna feel it anywhere. But that's how I do my lot of races. I will record more sets, but y'all not trying to see all that shit. I'm gonna show y'all the next. Definitely start utilizing y'all deload week, especially if you want a program. That's what I do for all my clients. Anybody that I have ever trained and they're on a program, all my clients, I always make sure I put in deload weeks. A lot of people be like, you don't need a deload week. If you work out properly, you won't need a deload week. Fuck all that shit. A deload week is gonna really help you get stronger over time, because you gotta think, when you get stronger, especially if you're working out, it doesn't move in like a linear line that keeps going up. There's gonna be days where your body is feeling great, your body's feeling like shit. There's gonna be weeks where your body's feeling like shit, with weeks where your body's feeling good. So to kind of minimize that, even if you are feeling good on your deload week, still take that deload week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I feel good. I could go heavier, but I'm not, because though my body may feel good, my nervous system is still, you know, fried from all the from the 3 previous weeks. Because for the past 3 weeks, I've been going crazy. So I need to give my body a chance to kind of recover, so I won't fucking be tired as hell. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm making sense. I feel like I'll be saying the same thing over and over again, but hopefully I'm making sense. I try my best to include some type of calisthenic in my workouts, because I don't do a lot of calisthenics, but I do my dips. And then for this, I would go pretty much like in reps. Things I can do, but for the sake of my deload, I'm gonna do like 10, call a day. Another thing I want to say that I wish I knew before I started working out is taking cardio, mobility, flexibility seriously. This goes back to what I was saying when I was warming up. If y'all don't take time to do the small things that really matter, I understand that most people, most women, they want the big butt, they want the big legs, they want the fat ass, they want all that. Most dudes, they want the big chest, the big back. They want to be strong. You have to do the small shit that matters. Like, you got to do cardio. You got to stretch. You got to be mobile. Because, yes, when you're starting out, you probably won't feel it, because it's, you're saying your body is new to it. You're going to get those newbie gains and whatnot. But over time, I'm telling you right now, over time, if you neglect doing flexibility, mobility, cardio, all that, it's going to kick your ass. Because I was the same person. I wasn't doing no mobility. I wasn't doing no flexibility. I wasn't doing I wasn't doing too much cardio. When you add that into your routine, it just makes your physique better, and it makes you feel better in general. All right, y'all, so that's pretty much it for the entire workout. Before I even end this video, what I want to say is this, and it's probably the most important one ever. The 5th thing I wish I knew about before starting my fitness journey is taking my diet seriously, bro. I know it's a big one for y'all. A lot of y'all, this is very, very hard to digest. No pun intended. The diet is by far one of the most essential things to reaching your goals. especially when it comes to like your fitness goals. At least you can't go to the gym and expect to reach your goals, but you're not even tracking your macros. You're not even doing the leg work to see how many calories you're getting in. And a lot of y'all be focusing too much on the calories. Fuck the calories. Focus on the macronutrients. Like, are you getting enough protein in? Are you getting enough carbs? Are you getting enough fats? Are you doing what you're supposed to do to really reach your goals? A lot of y'all just think that, oh, if I eat this and it has so many calories, or if I drink this, it has as much amount of protein, I'm really reaching my goals. Like, no, like you have to really lock in with your diet, because that's the biggest thing. Definitely lock in with your diet, and that's what's going to really yield the best results if you are trying to lock in with your fitness journey. This video was really quick. I just wanted to kind of really like show y'all what my workouts are like. Like I said, I'm just gonna be vlogging this vlog. I'm not even finna focus too much on how I want the vlog to turn out. I'm just picking up my camera, recording, edit, post. That's it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're almost at 500. Let's go ahead and get to 500. So with all that being said, I love y'all. See y'all in the next one.